Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. That way we're encouraged to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section like I said. And without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. A coalition of civil society organizations, Civil Quorum for Rule of Law, has backed Femi Falana in calling for the removal of Vice Admiral Ibas as the sole administrator of Rivers State. The group urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to take swift action, warning that Ibas' actions threaten the state's democratic stability. The coalition also spoke on the action recently taken by the House of Representatives on the situation in Rivers State. A coalition of 100 civil society organizations under the banner of a civic room for rule of law has endorsed the call by prominent human rights lawyer Femi Falana for the removal of Vice Admiral Ibok Ibas, retired, as the sole administrator of Rivers State. In a statement signed by the coalition's president, Barrister Maxwell, the group accused Ibas of violating presidential directives and disregarding the constitutional processes, thereby threatening the stability and democratic integrity of the state. The coalition cited official gazette dated March 18, 2025, which outlines that the sole administrator must operate strictly within legislation issued by President Bola Tinubu. However, the group alleged that Ibas had taken unilateral actions, including making appointments and dismissing officials previously appointed by Governor Siminalayi Fubara, without the backing of any regulatory framework from the presidency. This blatant disregard for the president's orders is a clear indication of a sole administrator's contempt for the rule of law and the limits of his authority, Egbon said. Describing Ibas' actions as illegal and destabilizing, the coalition called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to act decisively. By acting in this manner, he has compounded the illegality of his appointments and undermined the very fabric of our democratic institutions. The people of Rivers State deserve better than to be governed by an unelected official who disregards the law with impunity, the statement reads. The group warned that the administrator's actions have created an atmosphere of uncertainty and tension in Rivers State and called for his immediate removal to restore order. The coalition also praised the ad hoc committee of House of Representatives, on Rivers State for summoning Ibas for a comprehensive session. They urged the lawmakers to carry out a thorough investigation and ensure that justice is served. The Civic Room for Rule of Law reaffirmed its commitment to promoting transparency, accountability, and the rule of law in Nigeria. The coalition vowed to continue monitoring developments in Rivers State and advocating for lawful governance. In a related development, a Nigerian civil society organization, Safe Democracy, has petitioned the United Nations over what it described as the illegal suspension of democratic governance in Rivers State, warning that the country's democracy is at risk of collapse. In a letter addressed to UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, the group condemned the recent declaration of emergency rule in the oil-rich southern states, calling it a civilian coup allegedly backed by the federal government. The letter was signed by the group's executive director, Dr. Ali Mohammed. Let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Do you think this petition that has been written to the UN can go a long way, to persuade President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to change his mind concerning, the sole administrator in Rivers State? What are your thoughts? Let's have them all in the comment section below. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. First of all, there have been reports that there is a protest ongoing in Rivers State. People who are in support of, Fubara are protesting and are demanding for the reinstatement of a governor. Hundreds of supporters of a suspended governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara, took to the streets on Tuesday in protest, demanding his reinstatement. Clad in black and carrying placards with inscriptions such as, "Together we stand for Governor Siminalayi Fubara," "We want back our governor," "We all voted for," Governor Fubara is the pride of Rivers people. The protesters kicked off the march from Agri Road, Old Port Harcourt Township. This is the latest in a series of anti and pro protests that have rocked the state since March 18, when President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in the state and suspended Fubara, its deputy Ngozi Odu, and members of the State House of Assembly. You all, let's have your total opinions in the comment section. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at just a couple of reactions that we got online. The first comment comes from Nina Adeshina, who says, I hope governments have realized the blunder they created at state of emergency in Rivers State. How can you remove an elected governor for an administrator? Who does that? At least for them to make money for Tinubu and Wike those few months when APC government and Tinubu should concentrate to make Nigeria peaceful. He ran to France instead of mobilizing the security operatives and I think the person meant put an end to the killing of Nigerians. I hope now he's back, he will carry the dead bodies and get national. Abdulatif Agbaje says, Fubara, protest is not solution in Tinubu and Wike government. They have seen themselves as God. Leave them for Almighty Allah. The day shall come to pass. Amen. Then from Benjamin Julius, he says, you people are crying for Fubara to come back. What about legislative or House of Assembly? Are they not coming back as well? Because both of them are on suspension. Joe Obasi says, let the protest continue. Power belongs to the people and not APC with their terrible coyotes. Cliff Robert says, you that is supporting President Bola Tinubu to do us Rivers people evil are his killers, cause your counsel shall be the graveyard of him and Wike. One last comment from Idaosa Charles, who says, you are also funny how many had a hand in the emergence of Fubara. This ingrate showed so much ingratitude to the man who made him governor. You are all now shouting, our governor, our governor. Show me one video during his election that he campaigned for himself, sponsored protest. You all, let's have your total opinions in the comment section below. What do you all think of this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.